In today's fast-moving digital landscape, moments can transform into conversations almost instantly, often traveling farther than anyone expects. Social media has reshaped how we share our lives, connect with others, and express ourselves, blurring the line between public and private in ways previous generations never experienced. What once remained within personal circles can now ripple outward across platforms in seconds, amplified by reposts, screenshots, and commentary. This reality affects everyone, but it becomes especially complex for public figures whose lives naturally draw attention. The digital age has created a world where intention does not always dictate outcome, and where even well-meaning interactions can spark broader discussions about privacy, responsibility, and respect. These moments invite reflection, not blame, on how modern communication shapes our relationships with each other. Kaley Cuoco and the public eye. Kaley Cuoco, widely recognized for her role as Penny on The Big Bang Theory, has long been admired not only for her acting talent, but also for her authenticity and warmth. Over the years, she has cultivated a public image rooted in humor, openness, and relatability, allowing fans to feel connected to her beyond the screen. Her presence on social media reflects this approach: lighthearted, engaging, and human. Yet, like many individuals in the spotlight, her visibility also means that everyday moments can take on unintended significance once shared online. This dynamic underscores the reality that public figures often navigate a delicate balance between openness and personal space, a challenge that grows more complex as digital platforms evolve. Social media as a tool for connection. Social media has fundamentally changed how people communicate, offering unprecedented opportunities for connection and storytelling. For actors, musicians, and creators, platforms such as Instagram, X, and TikTok provide a direct line to audiences, allowing them to share updates, creative processes, and moments of joy without relying on traditional media filters. Kaley Cuoco has used these platforms in ways that feel approachable and sincere, sharing both professional milestones and everyday experiences. This openness has helped humanize her in the eyes of fans, reinforcing the idea that celebrities, despite their fame, experience life's ups and downs just like anyone else. When used thoughtfully, social media can foster genuine community and shared understanding. The fragility of digital privacy. Despite its benefits, social media also exposes the fragility of digital privacy. Content shared with a specific audience can quickly extend beyond its original context, sometimes in ways that feel invasive or overwhelming. Even platforms designed for limited or temporary sharing cannot fully guarantee control once content leaves the user's device. This reality highlights a key truth of the digital era. Privacy is no longer defined solely by intention, but by the systems and behaviors surrounding online sharing. For public figures like Kaley Cuoco, this vulnerability is magnified, yet the lesson applies universally. Anyone who participates online must recognize that digital spaces, while personal in feeling, are inherently public in nature. A shared experience, not an isolated one. While incidents involving celebrities often draw widespread attention, they reflect challenges faced by everyday users as well. Students, professionals, parents, and friends all navigate similar risks when sharing content online. A message meant for a small group can be forwarded, a photo can be saved, and a moment can be taken out of context. The difference lies not in the experience itself, but in the scale of exposure. When these situations arise, they offer an opportunity to reassess how we use technology and how mindful we are of the digital footprints we create, both for ourselves and for others. Fan communities and collective response. The way audiences respond to online moments plays a significant role in shaping their impact. In many cases, fans choose empathy over judgment, recognizing that public figures are human beings deserving of respect and privacy. Supportive voices often serve as a reminder that compassion can exist even in fast-paced digital environments. These reactions help steer conversations away from sensationalism and toward understanding, reinforcing healthier norms around online behavior. When communities respond with care, they demonstrate that social media does not have to be a space defined by negativity, but one shaped by shared values and mutual respect. Curiosity versus respect. One of the greatest challenges of digital culture lies in balancing curiosity with respect. Social media encourages engagement, yet not all content warrants commentary or sharing. The ease of access to personal moments can blur ethical boundaries, making it essential for users to pause and consider the consequences of their actions. Respecting privacy does not mean disengaging entirely. It means recognizing when restraint is the more responsible choice. This distinction is crucial in fostering digital spaces that prioritize dignity over momentary attention. Lessons in digital awareness. Situations that spark public conversation often carry valuable lessons about digital awareness. Understanding how platforms function, how content spreads, and how audiences interpret information is an essential part of modern literacy. While technical tools such as privacy settings and account controls offer some protection, they cannot replace thoughtful decision-making. True digital safety emerges from a combination of knowledge, intention, and empathy. These lessons are not about fear or restriction, but about empowerment, using technology in ways that align with personal values and respect for others. Responsibility beyond technology. Online responsibility extends beyond platform design and security features. While companies play an important role in safeguarding user data and moderating harmful behavior, individuals also carry ethical responsibility for their actions. Every share, comment, and reaction contributes to the broader culture of a platform. By choosing kindness over speculation and understanding over judgment, users actively shape the environment they participate in. Responsibility, in this sense, is not imposed. It is practiced daily through small, intentional choices. Understanding personal boundaries. Personal boundaries are a fundamental aspect of human interaction, and they remain just as important online as they are offline. Respecting these boundaries means acknowledging that not every moment is meant for public consumption, regardless of how accessible it may appear. Sharing or discussing someone else's private experience without consent can erode trust and cause emotional harm. Recognizing this helps cultivate a culture where empathy guides engagement and where individuals feel safer expressing themselves authentically without fear of misuse. The emotional impact of visibility. Living in the public eye carries emotional weight that is often invisible to audiences. Constant visibility can create pressure, amplify misunderstandings, and make even small moments feel significant. Public figures develop resilience through experience, yet this does not negate the importance of supportive environments. When audiences choose to engage thoughtfully, they contribute to a healthier relationship between creators and communities, one grounded in mutual respect rather than entitlement. Kaley Cuoco's professional resilience. Throughout her career, Kaley Cuoco has demonstrated professionalism, adaptability, and grace. Her body of work reflects dedication to her craft, while her public interactions reveal a grounded and genuine personality. Moments of heightened attention do not define her journey. They are simply part of a broader narrative shaped by years of hard work and creative growth. By maintaining focus on her passions and values, she exemplifies how resilience and perspective can guide individuals through the complexities of modern visibility. Perspective in a viral age. The internet often magnifies moments that feel fleeting in real life. Viral attention can distort perception, making isolated incidents appear larger than they truly are. Maintaining perspective is essential, both for those in the spotlight and for those observing from the outside. Recognizing that online discourse is temporary helps ground conversations in reality, reminding us that people are more than the headlines or trending topics associated with them. Shared accountability in digital spaces. Healthy online environments are built through shared accountability. Platforms, users, and communities all play interconnected roles in shaping digital culture. When individuals model ethical behavior and challenge harmful narratives respectfully, they set standards that others may follow. Accountability does not require perfection. It requires willingness to learn, adapt, and prioritize respect over reaction. Through collective effort, digital spaces can evolve into environments that encourage thoughtful engagement rather than impulsive judgment. Building mindful online habits. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in navigating digital life. Pausing before posting, reflecting before sharing, and considering the emotional impact of online actions can significantly improve the quality of interactions. These habits foster awareness and reduce the likelihood of harm, transforming social media into a space for meaningful connection rather than conflict. Mindfulness is not about limiting expression, but about aligning it with intention and care. Openness and privacy. In balance. For public figures, finding equilibrium between openness and privacy is an ongoing process. Sharing aspects of life can strengthen connections with audiences, yet maintaining boundaries is essential for well-being. This balance requires self-awareness and adaptability as platforms and expectations change. Audiences also play a role by honoring the limits set by those they admire, recognizing that respect deepens connection rather than diminishing it. The role of empathy. Online empathy remains one of the most powerful forces in digital communication. Understanding that each profile represents a real person encourages more thoughtful engagement. Empathy tempers curiosity with compassion, guiding users to act in ways that uplift rather than undermine others. In a world where screens often create distance, empathy bridges the gap, reminding us of our shared humanity. Creating healthier digital communities. Healthier online spaces emerge when users actively choose positivity, understanding, and accountability. Celebrating achievements, supporting creativity, and resisting sensationalism contribute to environments where people feel valued and safe. These choices may seem small individually, but collectively they shape the tone and culture of digital platforms. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to reinforce values that prioritize respect and connection. Reflection in the digital era. Moments that prompt public discussion, invite reflection on how technology intersects with human behavior. They encourage us to reassess habits, assumptions, and expectations surrounding online life. Reflection transforms experience into growth, allowing individuals and communities to evolve together. In this sense, digital challenges become catalysts for greater awareness and responsibility. Moving forward with intention. As social media continues to evolve, intentional engagement becomes increasingly important. Users who approach digital spaces with care and consideration help redefine their purpose, shifting focus from fleeting attention to meaningful interaction. Intention empowers individuals to use technology as a tool for growth, creativity, and connection rather than division or harm. Conclusion. Human values in a digital world. Kaley Cuoco's experiences, like those of many navigating public and private life online, highlight the interconnected nature of technology and human values. Social media reflects who we are collectively, shaped by empathy, responsibility, and respect. By choosing thoughtful engagement, honoring boundaries, and supporting one another with compassion, we can transform digital spaces into reflections of our best qualities. In doing so, social media becomes not just a platform for communication, but a shared environment grounded in dignity, understanding, and meaningful connection.